Hey guys, so for today I'm going to be doing another Chit-Chat Get Ready With Me, and I know I've been doing these a lot. Today's going to be like a really fun video. I'm actually going to be doing more of a first impressions, playing with new makeup type of Chit-Chat Get Ready With Me. I'm super excited because I feel like over the past few weeks I've accumulated so much new makeup and I feel like I haven't really played with a lot of them. And I also have accumulated a lot of samples that I want to try. So I feel like this is a fun video for me to use up some samples that I get and also new products for me to kind of do first impressions on camera with you guys as I get ready with my makeup. I did one of these videos last Christmas with all the new makeup goodies that I got for Christmas, and you guys really loved it back then. So that was a few months back, so I figured I would go ahead, bring it back, and do it again. As you can see, I already have my foundation on, and that is because I just did a first impression demo on the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place makeup. So like I said, I pretty much have a new product to use for every step of my makeup except for my brows and mascara, I think. I also did want to mention that I picked up the Maybelline Dream Wonder Liquid Touch Foundation. This is a new foundation and I did post a picture of it on Instagram, and a bunch of you guys asked for a review slash first impressions. So let me know if that's something you guys want in the future as well. Like, thumbs up this video if you want a first impression. So let's just go ahead and get started. I realized I don't really have a new concealer to use, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use my good old Sonia Kashuk concealer. I'm just gonna be taking some of that on a small kabuki brush and just distributing it on my under eye. So to go ahead and set my makeup, I actually got a sample of this Makeup Forever High Definition Pressed Powder. So I'm just going to go ahead and try this out. I'm actually pretty excited to try this out because when I was kind of looking for a pressed powder, I was debating between the NARS light reflecting powder or the MAC one, which I ended up going for the MAC one. But I actually wanted to get this one as well, so it's kind of good that I get to try it out. I'm going to use this small Sigma F05 brush first. I'm going to try to not use a lot of this just because I'm going to try to use it for the rest of my face, and I don't know how much product this sample gives. Then I'm going to take my fluffy powder brush, grab some product, and just put it all over my face. So that sample didn't come with much product, so it is completely wasted and done. But so far I actually like this powder. I feel like it doesn't matte out my face, which is nice because sometimes when you put powder on top, it totally gets rid of that dewy, nice finish. So next I have two bronzers that I'm super excited to use. I recently picked up this Annabelle limited edition BB bronzing powder in the color Diva Bronze. I really just kind of fell in love with the color of this. I'm really hoping that I like it on my skin tone though. And then I have a really exciting bronzer that I've been wanting to try out for the longest time. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Medium Deep Bronzer, and it's just a little tiny sample version, but this color just looks gorgeous, so I'm going to go ahead and use this for contouring. But first I'm going to bronze up my face with the Annabelle one. Because this is my first time using this, I'm just going to use a little bit of product. So I actually really like the color that it gives on my skin. It doesn't come off too orangey, but also not too like browny muddy, which is nice. So next I'm going to go ahead and use the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer on my contouring brush by RC Cosmetics. That's a really pretty contour shade. Yeah, I feel like that's such a gorgeous contour shade, and it smells like chocolate. I mean, you cannot go wrong. What a way to satisfy my cravings while I'm on a diet, seriously. Just satisfy my craving through makeup. Chocolate scented makeup. That's kind of pathetic. And then I'm just going to take my fluffy brush and kind of blend it out a little bit more. But I absolutely love that Chocolate Soleil color. Super pretty. I really want to try the milk chocolate version as a bronzer and then this one as a contour. So next I'm just going to use my Jordana blush in the color Sandalwood, just because this is a pretty nude blush and that's what I need for today's look. Just something nude because I'm going to be going for a bold lip as always. So let's just go ahead and put a little bit of this on. And I'm excited for the highlighting part because I recently picked up the Hard Candy So Baked bronzer, but really it's a highlighter in the color Tiki. This is such a great dupe for the Balm's Married Luminizer, and I heard so much good things about this highlighter, but I never could get my hands on it just because It was always sold out every time I went to Walmart, so I'm really excited that I got my hands on it. So I'm going to be using that today. So I'm just taking a little bit of that and pop that on my cheekbones. If you guys really enjoy these kind of chit-chat, get ready with me, first impression, playing with new makeup type of videos, make sure to let me know down below, but also through liking this video, and I will definitely get the message through that. And then I'll keep doing them every few months. So next I'm going to go ahead and do my brows. Now I'm actually really excited. It's this really cute small mirror. I wanted to get a small mirror because I'm so tired of doing my mascara and brows off camera because I have to be so close to this one, and I don't want that to kind of be in the shot. So I figured it was time for me to invest in a smaller mirror so that I could still do my eyebrows and mascara on camera. So that's a new product as well, and I'm really excited. Let me know how you guys feel about me kind of changing that up, because I felt like it got so boring, like I always did my eyebrows off camera. So I'm going to go ahead and take my Anastasia number 12 brush and my Anastasia DipBrow in the color dark brown, and just go ahead and comb out my brows. I do have a full brow tutorial, guys, if you want to check that out. I'm just going to probably kind of speed through this part and do my normal routine. So if you want to see like instructions on how I actually do my brow, just make sure to check that video out. Okay, so now that my brows are done, I'm actually super duper, like, majorly excited for this part of my makeup because I picked up the Maybelline The Nudes palette, and the reason why I'm so excited is because I honestly wasn't expecting this in Canada for a while. Like, everything always takes so long to come to Canada, but Maybelline did us good, and they brought us a really great drugstore palette that has 12 shades in it. Like, seriously, I honestly cannot think of a drugstore palette that has 12 nude shades in it. Like, I can't even think of drugstore palettes that have more than like 5 shades. Literally, I feel like this is such a good job on Maybelline's part. Now, I just want to say I am going to be having a review video with swatches, full on review of this product, probably coming to you guys next week. But for this week, I wanted to kind of include this in this video so that I can play with these shadows with you guys first time on camera and kind of see how they work, kind of test them out with you guys. So this is what the palette looks. It just has such gorgeous nude shades in it. Honestly, I'll save the talking about it for the review, but I'm just really excited about it. First things first, I'm going to prime my eyelid. I'm going to be using this Urban Decay Sin Eyeshadow Primer Potion sample that I got. Oh wow, so the Primer Potion in Sin is actually a really nice shiny base. So I'm probably just going to stick to having that in the lid then if it's a shiny base. So I'm just going to take a little bit of my MAC Paint Chili Paint Pot and put that in the crease. And I'm also just going to put some on my lower lash line. So since I did put the Sin Shadow Primer that's super shiny, I think I'm going to go with that same type of theme and use this really pretty like champagne-y shade for my lid. I'm going to wet my brush first though with a little bit of Avène's Thermal Spring Water. So far I really like these shadows. They actually don't feel as powdery as I would expect for a drugstore palette. They actually feel pretty buttery on their own, which is really nice. So I'm going to stop doing lid work and just do a little bit of crease work. I'm going to take my big fluffy brush from Sigma. I'm just going to take this kind of really light taupey color up here and just work that into the crease. Just really lightly as a transition color, and then I'm going to switch brushes to a more tapered one. So now I'm going to go ahead and take my Sigma E25 brush, and I'm just going to take this really pretty like shimmery deep dark brown right here, and I'm just going to work that on the outer V and the outer corner. I'm just going to take a really small detailer brush and just take the black shade that's in there, put a little bit on my outer corner. So now I'm going to put a little bit more of that lid color back on. And I'm also going to drag it in that tear duct, just to lighten that area up a bit. Now I'm kind of wondering if I should go ahead and do this, but I think I am just going to put a rose gold shadow. This is actually new. This is an Essence eyeshadow that I literally got for $2.50, probably cheaper in the US. And this is the shade 77 Sandy Says Hello. It's the most prettiest metallic copper shade, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and put some of that on my eyelid. This is super pigmented, so a little bit of this goes a long way. Literally, this is definitely one of those gems in the drugstore, because I have not seen a eyeshadow that is $2 that is this amazing. Seriously, such a gem in the drugstore. I'm also going to go back with that bronzer that I used, and just on top of all of this going on, I'm going to go right on top of it, almost kind of like above my crease even, just to really help everything kind of blend and fade up seamlessly. This is one of my favorite tricks. I'm actually going to take a little bit of the black and dark brown right on top of it from the palette and just darken up my outer V a little bit more. So now I'm going to go ahead and take a small pencil brush, take that dark brown on top of the black, and just smoke out my lower lash line. Now I'm just going to take my Milani Liquid Light eyeliner pencil in black, and I'm just going to put a little bit of that just on the outer corner of my lower lash line. And then I'm also going to just smoke it out a little bit. I'm not even really sure how this entire look is going to come out with the lipstick that I'm choosing, but I'm just going to roll with it. And then in the inner corner in my waterline, I'm going to take the Rimmel London Kohl liner in Nude. Now for my brow bone and my tear duct, I'm just going to take this MAC shadow called Crystal Avalanche and just put a little bit of that on my brow bone. I'm going to go ahead and use my Milani Eye Tech Extreme Liquid Eyeliner. This has a really thin tip, so I think this is going to be really good just to get a really thin line. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my winged eyeliner with that. So I actually think this is a really easy liner to use just to create that kind of outline. But I'm going to go ahead and use the L'Oreal Linure liner just to fill everything in. So then I'm just going to take this Kabuki small eye brush taper top and just go ahead and run that along that bottom wing just to get that really sharp line and wipe off any excess shadow. So taking some mascara, I don't really have any new ones to use, but I've been using this Jordana mascara. It doesn't really have a name, it just says Jordana mascara. I've been using this and I've actually been really liking it for a natural lash. But since I'm not going for a natural lash, I'm going for a really va-va-voom lash today. I'm going to use my L'Oreal Miss Manga mascara with my L'Oreal Voluminous Million Excess together. I'm going to do 2 coats of the Manga and 1 coat of the Voluminous Million. So I totally just forgot that I actually got the new Maybelline gel liner. Not the new Maybelline gel liner, it's not even new. But the Maybelline gel liner, and I wanted to use that in this video, but I totally forgot that I even bought it. So that was my bad, but I'll probably just use it in my next Get Ready With Me or my next tutorial or look, just so that I can try it first with you guys on camera. So I've been waiting to use this Maybelline gel liner for the longest time. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just use a little bit over what I've already done, just because I actually just really want to try it. So I'm going to go ahead and just trace what I've already done with my liner. And I'm using my RC Cosmetics liner brush. So I like the formula. It's actually really moussey. And this brush makes liner so easy to apply. Seriously, it's amazing. So I think this is going to be like my new favorite liner because I really actually like how it turned out. So moving on to the lips, I'm just going to line my lips with a little bit of Milani's transparent liner. And then I'm going to use Wet n Wild's Mega Last lipstick in the color Pretty Persimmon. I love this shade. It is basically an orange red. I really like it. So I'm going to go ahead and just put that on. So that is pretty much it for the finished look. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Let me know if you like these Chit-Chat Get Ready With Me first impression kind of editions, and thumbs up this video if you do want me to do more of these every few months when I kind of collect some new products and new goodies to try. And yeah, that is pretty much it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll of course see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.